Okay, so part of today's stream is going to be testing out to see if this is coming through as 3x2. I did mess with some settings in OBS, so fingers crossed. Let me put that in the chat as well. Okay. Let's do our best then. Today I'm playing on the Wii. I feel like the colors on Wii look ever so slightly brighter than they do when I play on the GameCube, but maybe that's all in my head. Let's create a team, episode 1. We're going to title this the... Why's my keyboard not working? Alright, it's not working that way, we'll try the other way. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get the keyboard to work via USB on the Wii. So you can probably tell I've gained a bunch of levels since the last stream, and I want to give a shout out to the gang that I've been playing with, typically my friends, Chise, Emily, Amy, Reef, GM, Genesis. All of them are really great people that I've gotten the pleasure to get to know better. Did die once, huh? Okay. How's my mag doing? Okay, he's doing good. Oh wait, I did not pick the quest. Now, I will not level up from this quest, I believe. But I'm hoping level 108 will give me, you know, if I can get at least 3 attack power points from this next level, I'll be able to equip, you know, basically my endgame weapon, which is gonna also look pretty funny on me as well. Let's enable to show all. That will allow me to see the drops. So just Fix Meseta. Now, doing this quest over and over is actually costing me a Meseta because tri-fluids are not cheap. Love those. Wrong type. Oops. I need all the Meseta I can pick up. Oh yeah, I forgot this weapon has a special. Welcome in. You know, Phonum is nice as a nuking class, but in terms of like one-on-one damage, not the best. But it is what it is. A little mana fluid. And then part of not getting messed up is learning positioning, which, you know, you have to learn that for all classes, but really helpful for him so that he can just keep spamming. Because you do not want to take damage if you don't have to. Thankfully with the Bartles, they can't really do much damage to me. Brave Armor, and then take them in. My tendency is to press that direction when I want to do my heavy spells, and I don't know why that's the case. I don't think I've ever had any character where I've mapped it that direction, but the brain does! See, it did it again. Can throw a little bit, why not? Save a little bit of TP, why not? And then what I think I'll do is I'll pick up everything in the final 2 rooms and sell it to help cover the cost of the trifluids. Yeah, I don't know why I keep moving that direction. This is for debuffing. Bye, viewers. Alright, so this is pretty much the end of the quest here. That was a lucky freeze. Alright, and then this is where I end the quest. Because the amount of telos in Forest 2 is not... it's not really that great. So, we just take for restarting the quest. And that tends to be the easiest. Now it's the Tolas, not the Telos. Tolas who drop the Luminous Field with the pink all section ID, which my character is. And so that's why we're running that quest. And the quest that we are running is Lost Heat Sword. I don't know if changing the color of that does anything, but I always change it to red. You know, apparently the Redria section ID is supposed to be more helpful for dropping armors and shields, and so my brain's hoping that by doing that, it gives you a better chance of dropping Luminous Field, which is a frame, I believe. I mean, it could be an armor, but it's one that this character can wear. That's the important part. You know, I might have to start picking up more stuff because, yeah, I'm just continually losing Meseta. So I guess we'll just pick up everything, see how that goes. I'm sure some of the armors and stuff that drop will be quite helpful. Getting really close to that next level. So I think what I'll do, is I will run the quest 2 more times. That should get me to level 108, and then I can equip my my Sonic Knuckle, which I'm very excited to do. I'll come back for this die fluid. No reason to waste it now. The reason I bring up that keyboard thing is, I don't know if it was, I think just an unintended part of the game, but if you bring this up, usually what happens is your character will get stalled by the enemy. And so that will limit how fast you can walk or run away from them. And if I bring up this, for whatever reason, my character does not get stopped by the enemy. Same thing if you bring up the menu, I just prefer this. You know, that'll help you walk past them. And it's a really nice exploit, I guess maybe that's what it's called. But I believe you can do the same thing in Blueburst, which is the final version of Phantasy Star Online, for the first one. So I don't believe it was fixed there, so maybe Sega just didn't see it as an issue. I don't know. Sometimes I'd really love to know like what's going through the mind of certain programmers, why they did certain things certain ways. You know, because I'm wanting to go to school to learn programming, and I'd like to do video game development. For anyone who doesn't know, I do have a game writing credit for the Playdate game Dungeons and Doggos that I made with my friend Pizza Dev back around the time of COVID. And while it's nice to write for a video game, you know, I'd like to take my hand at creating one myself. That being said, I also struggle to stick to things, and creating a video game is a long investment of time, so I would struggle with it. But, you know, it doesn't mean it's unattainable to reach that goal. I just need to, you know, learn some discipline. Wrong spell. Oh, getting punched. They're beating me up like I owed them money. What? Okay, I wasn't looking for this, but what? Okay, I need to get a picture of that. Wow. Let me send that to my friends here real quick. Wow, I wasn't even looking for that. I didn't even know that could drop. Let me look at this drop chart again real quick, just to make sure I'm not missing something. So let's see, Infernal Bazooka, Red Saber, Luminous Field, Battle Stormline. You know what? The Sacred Cloth does have a higher drop rate than Luminous Field, so I guess that makes sense. That's crazy though. I wasn't even looking for that. I'm glad I have that on video. That was insane. I am curious if another character of mine can wear it, because they're the right level for it. Let's look at it again. 0 slots, I'll have to buy some stuff for that, but still, that is a fun find. Hey, can't complain with finding all this Meseta. Maybe I do need to switch. I don't know. I keep toggling over to that, wanting to use my heavy techniques, but getting really close to that next level. Now that's exciting. And see, and there are times where I do use the right one. I don't know. I don't know. And I did it again. Why not? Now my inventory is full. Okay. Not the worst thing to happen. It does, however, extend how long I'll be doing this quest for. That's crazy. Wasn't even looking for that. I wonder if it's got good stats. Well, actually, it's not much better than what... Well, I guess, to be fair, it's taking those into account. So yeah, no, it is good. It has slightly less dark and slightly less light. That's okay. I don't know, I feel like this... going back takes a bit, so maybe I'll not do that for the next one. We'll just get what's ever in the last 2 rooms and call it good. Unless, you know, something rare drops. Make sure we've got... These guys are being stubborn. They don't want to give me what I want. I'm excited. We're going to level up from this run. Let's see. Yeah. Don't need that much experience points at all. Let me get rid of this stuff. Refill on what I need. Oh, that smoking plate is really defensively strong. Okay, so this is the weapon that I want to wear next level. So it gives plus 10 to defense, plus 10 to mind, plus 10 to evasion, plus 10 to luck. And I'll be equipping that later. $15 hit. Gonna work on upgrading that hit percentage on it. And I'm bringing it with me so that way when I do hit the right level, I'll be able to equip it right away. You see that? I keep doing the wrong direction. No idea what's going on there. I can see where one's not gonna go out with the rest. Yep. It was a little bit too far out. Gotta stop doing that. Close now. Not quite what I'm looking for. Oops. See anything. There we go. Maybe these enemies will be the ones who level me up. I don't remember how much experience points they give. And it was them. Alright, so MST is +5, so I will do, so that would bring me from like 268 on them to 269, and then now this should add 3 more, or no, 2 more. So what I said, 268, so that's 269, so then it should be 271, I think. I look ridiculous with these hands. Oh, this is too funny. Only 270. Huh, not doing as much as I thought I would. It feels like I'm casting text faster, but I'm pretty sure it's all in my head. Maybe it just looks that way because of the fists. I don't know. It feels that way though. That's the weird thing. I am, let's see, 273. 942. Okay, yeah. I can physically attack, but nothing great. Although, it's just nice that it's an option at least. Ooh, always love a photon drop. Just looks absolutely hilarious with these big hands. Oops, already did that one. It just looks so funny with these giant hands. There is, there's like a timing to when you press the button to cast the tech that can keep you in a good rhythm. And this controller in particular, with it having micro switches, is not like the easiest to pull that off. But I do really like its D-pad. I'm not a big fan of its C-stick because it has a lot of snapback, but I feel like all of my GameCube controllers do. Kinda bummed I didn't get more of a increase in my damage. Like, this character's never going to be the strongest, but still. Still disappointing. I do wish I knew how its scaling works with how it determines how much damage to do. Because I feel like I should be doing more. Oh yeah, that's a wand of some kind. That's right. Oh, those don't really sell for a lot, do they? Oh, boo. Oh, I totally forgot to do the slash lobby. Let's deposit that. And then for how I have things organized. That's crazy. This thing has got, you can see my ATA, it goes up by 90. And I haven't even fully invested in bringing that hit up to basically all the way. I'm already in the lobby, but we'll just, or I'm not in the lobby, I'm on Pioneer 2. Let's go to lobby, we'll do this quest one more time. That's an hour's worth. And yeah, I can enjoy my big hands. I'll need to take a picture of that, send it to my friends that I play with. Oops. If you didn't know, you could do all that on the keyboard. These Luminous Field show up for me. That might take one last cast to put them down than before. Don't quote me on that, but it feels like that's the case. Big hands. Alright, let's let's get a picture of this for them. Alright, I got my picture. Yeah, I remember they would have 10, so definitely don't have to cast as much to take them out. Still have to cast a lot, though. Yeah, I think if you looked at my previous one, they would be left with 10 HP and then have to cast again. So that's nice that they take one less cast now. Don't know where I picked that up from. If I remember right, this one doesn't grind up at all. Yeah. What a shame. Another photon drop. Not what I want. I mean, it's not that I don't want them, but I want my Luminous Field, damn it. You should count how many it takes to take them out. 'Cause it sure does take a lot. Now, fortunately, this character's not going to get that much stronger. Ooh, power material. Yeah, so if you're able to keep that pace, you can keep going without getting hit by those insects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those are 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there are 9 as well. Getting a lot of notifications on my phone, which is actually a bit unusual for me, because I'm not very popular. So, I'm not sure what's going on. I'll have to check that. The Luminous Field has evaded me today, but you know, we got some good stuff. And now I get to run around with big hands, so yeah. I do want to thank you guys for watching this stream, and I will be back streaming more PSO in the future. Hope you have a great rest of your night.